Favorite kills in my favorite horror movies. Today I'm talking about The Believers from 1987. It stars Martin Sheen as Cal Jameson, who's a NYPD psychiatrist, and he basically analyzes cops to try to help them cope with their trauma and everything. So the movie is about a black magic cult that where people sacrifice their children in order to get like power and money and fame and things like that. So he comes this guy right here, Jimmy Smith, who plays Tom Lopez, an NYPD officer, who comes across one of the dead kids, and he starts freaking out and gets sent into a spiral of paranoia because he realizes that it's the witchcraft, he calls it brujeria, and he starts freaking out because he's aware of it, and he's trying to warn people. They think he's crazy, but Cal Jameson, whose job it is to listen to guys like him, starts to notice that it's something that he doesn't seem so crazy, and that there seems to be something more to what he's saying. So he escapes from the mental hospital that they put him in, that they were holding him in. They kind of suspect Jimmy Smith, Tom Lopez, of being the killer, and so he escapes from the mental hospital and reaches out to Cal Jameson at a diner later on in the movie and tells him to meet him there. So while he's on the way, Tom Lopez he's in the diner. He's trying to drink some tea, and there's a scene where one of the cult members is putting a spell on him with a snake and a pot and everything, and he starts screaming out in the diner, "Snake, snake!" He grabs a knife from behind the counter, stabs himself, kills himself in the diner. He stabs himself in the stomach. Later on in the movie is why this was my favorite kill. It shows him on a in a morgue on a table, and they already did the autopsy. But another detective, Detective McTaggart, talks to Cal Jameson, and he's trying to tell him like, let's just pin everything on Lopez. Let's just say that he was the one that killed everybody and end this investigation. And he does that because he gets scared of what they find in the autopsy, which is that you can see right there in his guts that were in a bowl. They find snakes in his stomach and in his intestines. So that's what made it really cool. It was just awesome. Like very creepy and everything. And I love movies about cults and stuff like this. This one is absolutely one of my favorites. This one's actually not talked about very much, and it seems like a lot of people don't even know this movie. But very cool one. If you get a chance to see it, 1987's The Believers.